Salute to all of you, my dear viewers from all across this corrupting world. My apology, because if you just noticed, I've just used a very indecent, vulgar, and totally unprepared language as adjective corrupting. But please don't go anywhere, because in this content, I am not going to have you watch and listen to the cliches of industrial pollutants, global warming issues, or any other matters to the number one most focused international concern, which is being exhausted by the human's intervention as aquifer. No, in today's video, I am going to have you watch and listen very carefully at the two very deeply concerned and shocking vocabulary words, glaring and blinding. As the very first vocabulary word, glaring, as it is defined, it is referring to the matters of something obtrusively and ostentatiously, something very obvious and clear. And in a simple word, it means and points to something like that is very bad and obvious and very clear to be noticed as something that is very bad and obvious. You know, if I want to clear it for you, let me have you a story example to make you understand it better. Just imagine that, when you go to the tabloid newspaper on the pavement, you see amongst many of them, after you buy your favorite newspaper, you leaf through the pages, you turn to the events section. You see that, amongst those stories, there is someone as delinquent, but maybe worse than that, being just a delinquent. Someone who who has committed malicious acts, including arson, embezzlement, intimidation, sexual harassment, committed murder, attempted murder. And you knew that, something that he, as malcontent, turbulent, someone who has been shunned by others in a society, something that he's committed, it is obviously known as something clear and obvious mistaken error, something which is typically known as glaring mistaken error. Then I bring you another example to make you get across it better, much better. Did you see those people? People that were sitting around, sitting just in a circle row of the seats amongst those the caucus members or legislative members of the political parties. These people, after they argue over something, over some subject, they begin to throw maybe something, some of those sleepers, pairs of sleepers, the shoes, throw something crumped, piece of those papers, or something like couples of pens and papers or anything, just at each other. And after these matters, after these events, they make mudslinging, defamation, vilification at each other. And at the end of these discussions, they knew that something that they have done, it has been known, or it was just a glaring mistake, very clear and obvious mistake.